Hi guys, Autumn here today to do my January wrap up, and sorry about the lighting. It's pouring rain right now and it's also 5 o'clock, so it's dark light here, dark early here. So I'm just going to tell you about the 13 books I read in the month of January. The first one I'm going to mention, I don't actually have the physical copy anymore. And that was Cowboy Up by Harper Sloan. This was the third book in the Coming Home series. I don't know if that was the final book. I think it might have been, but this followed Caroline and Clayton. Clayton is the last of the sibling that you meet in that series. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I did really enjoy it. So yeah. Then we have I'm just going to show you the Kindle books I read, and then I'll show you my physical books. So we have The Rock Chick by Kristen Ashley. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This is book 1 in the Rock Chick series. This follows Indy and Lee. Lee is like a private detective or private investigator, and Indy is one of Lee's sister's best friend, and they were childhood friends. And I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Really did enjoy it and am excited to continue on with this series. Then I read Seven Deadly Seals by Alana Albertson. This is a season 1 box set, so there are 7 novellas in this box set that follows. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and this, or 3.5 out of 5 stars, and this follows Mia and Grant. Mia is disguises herself as a stripper, sort of, to find out what happened to her brother, because her brother is in jail for murder, and she is trying to prove that he didn't do it. Enters Grant, who is her ex, and yeah, this follows their story. I don't want to go into too much detail other than that because spoilers, but I gave it 3.5 out of 5. So yeah. And then the last Kindle book I read was Tempting Love by Kelly Elliott. This is the last book I read in January. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This is the third book in the Cowboy and Angel series. This follows Mitchell and Caroline or Carnina. I never know how to say that, sorry. And you meet these two people in the first book, and you see a lot of the couples from book 1 and 2. In this one, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Again, don't want to tell you too much, but I highly recommend this. So, yeah. And those are all the Kindle books I've read. Now on to the physical books. The first one is The Coppersmith Farmhouse by Denby Perry. This is book 1 in the Jimerson Valley series. This was a reread. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Gigi and Jess. Jess is the town sheriff, and Gigi just moves to Montana. That's where it is, with her daughter, trying to start over. And then we have The Clover Chapel by Denby Perry, book 2 in that series, 5 out of 5 stars. Reread. This follows Emmy and Nick, and this takes place, like in the prologue, takes place in Las Vegas, where Emmy and Nick meet and decide to get married. And then it's like 4 years, 5 years later. And yeah. Then we have The Lucky Heart, book 3. I gave 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Felicity and Silas. Felicity just came back to Montana from Seattle, Portland, and she's just trying to move on with her life, and Silas is still there. Um, they used to um, they used to date and stuff. So yes. Then we have The Outpost by Denby Perry, book 4. Gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Sabrina and Beau. This Sabrina is one of Felicity's friends, and she's a reporter. And in this story, you see that she comes to Montana because she found something out that she wasn't supposed to, and she is in hiding, and Beau helps her hide. So this is their story, 5 out of 5. And then we have The Bitter Root Inn, which is the 5th and final book, and this follows Macy and Hunter. This came out on the 16th of January, so it was a new release. 5 out of 5 stars, and I think this was my favorite one. And Macy is a single mom who has bought the Towns Inn to revamp it, and Hunter comes and decides to stay there, and yeah. So those are all those. Then we have Running Into Love by Rose Reynolds. This was a reread. This follows Fawn and Levi, and they meet while they're jogging, and Fawn runs into Levi, and Levi is a cop. 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. And this is book 1 in Flunk My Life series. Then we have Stumbling Into Love, which is book 2 in the Flunk My Life series. This was also a new release. It came out on the 30th. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. This follows Mackenzie, who is Fawn's sister, and Wesley, who is Levi's partner. And yeah, so 5 out of 5. And then I read Hey Whiskey by Kaylee Ryan. This is also a new release. This came out on the 9th. This follows, it's been a while, sorry. That's why I don't like, did I say about this? This is a standalone. This follows Sailor and Wright. And I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This, they're in a West Virginia, and Sailor just moved there because she wants to start anew, and she's working in a bar, and then he comes back to spend time with his grandpa, who is sick, and his grandpa owns a whiskey company, and he decides to help. They meet one night at a bar, and then his grandpa needs to go to a conference in Las Vegas, and he says that she should go with him. So yeah, stuff happens, and they're just trying to deal with what happened in Vegas. So 5 out of 5 stars. And then the last book I read was another Kaylee Ryan book, and that is Just Say When by Kaylee Ryan. This is a standalone. This follows Ava Marie and Nate. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This is a best friend's brother or best friend's sister series or book, and I really did enjoy it. So yeah, that's all I read. Those are the 13 books I read in the month of January. And yeah, comment down below what you read, and if you've read any of these, what did you think of them? And if you want a full review on any of them, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.